6th episode. And starting next week, we should be going back to normal recording. Do have something that we need to address real quick. Miles is dealing with some personal matters, so he is taking a hiatus from the podcast. Hope to have him back soon, but in the meantime, the show must go on. And Damien was unable to make it tonight, so he's going to be cheering us on in the audience. So, how's everybody doing tonight? We doing good?
Football.
No.
Let's go.
First of all, we left Miles in 2024.
Yeah.
So, personal reasons my
That's
ass.
Miles.
We left him there.
No, Miles just abandoned us, bro. You don't got sugarcoat it. He just abandoned us. You know what I'm saying?
He abandoned us. Like LeBron
don't
in
sugarcoat
2010.
it.
So, obviously, with Christmas and New Year, we were, a little too busy to be able to do the podcast. We missed 2 games, both the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game and the Philadelphia Eagles game. We're going to just recap those 2. We're kind of going to group them together since, there's no point in making them 2 separate topics. The big one that we all know about is Dallas won against Tampa Bay 26-24, led by Cooper Rush's 26 for 35, 292 yards and a touchdown, and CeeDee Lamb 7 receptions for 105 yards. Unfortunately, they did end up losing the next game from the Eagles and got absolutely trounced in that game, 41-7, where Cooper Rush absolutely laid an egg and threw 2 interceptions. However, Rick O'Dowd did have a good game and kind of bounced back from going up against the number 1 rushing defense in the NFL with 23 carries and 104 yards. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb did not play in that game. He is unfortunately out for the rest of the year with that nagging shoulder injury, but he will be back next year and no surgery is required, so that's the good news. Guys, I mean, talk about 2 completely different weeks, going up against a really good Tampa defense and then following it up with a absolute stinker of a performance against the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, what's kind of going through our minds right now?
Bro said, unfortunately, we lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. So, bro, give us that draft pick. We don't care about losing.
Embrace
now we
the
don't.
tank.
Embrace the tank, baby.
This sums up our season.
Oh, yeah.
We can play against a competitive team, and we come up on top, and then we just shit the bed. So,
For the Bucks game, I liked how we came out. It was good. Nobody expected us to actually beat them. We weren't playing for anything since we were already eliminated. And so, be able to move the ball with Rico, and, being able to, just score in general was good. But we all know what happened in the next game. It was just like a complete 180. But I don't know what we expected. The Eagles are a good team, no matter what. And we just folded.
I don't think anybody expected Dallas to win against the Eagles, but I don't think anybody expected them to absolutely get blown the shit out or blown the hell out. I mean, yeah, it is kind of like Sebastion said, it's kind of a collage of our season, having 2 drastically different games. It's just, it's unacceptable for one, but, these players go out and they're trying to win. Everybody kept saying after the Tampa game, why are they winning? What's the point? It's like these players don't go out to lose. They're not going to go out and lose a game for no reason. So, it's kind of the flip side of the coin. I mean, there's really not too much to talk about the Philly game. We let a quarterback named Tanner throw a touchdown.
Bro, you read my mind. I was literally about to say that shit. We let Kenny Pickett and some guy named Tanner destroy us.
Oh my God, man.
My friend wouldn't let me live it down, bro. Take it.
Bro, Tanner, a kid named Tanner is crazy.
Hey, my name is Tanner.
Tanner McKee.
I mean, hey.
Who is that guy?
They drafted him forever ago. They drafted him in like 2019, I think, and when they weren't really sure what they had in Jalen Hurts. That is obviously the biggest joke I could have told.
Bro, you could have said the score. That would be even a better joke. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, shit,
Just
man.
saying.
I mean, you know, the Tampa game was impressive. I mean, seeing the run defense really do its job. But, you know, Baker still threw 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, you know, is it that impressive? I mean,
I want to add to that because Rico had 13 carries for 23 yards, dude.
oh yeah. I mean,
Like, what the hell? And then Zeke, that touchdown.
No one could block Vita Vea, bro.
no.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely
One
not.
of the
Nobody on
best
that
tackles in the
team.
league.
When Vita Vea is dropping back in coverage, there's nothing you can do. When they got him dropping back in coverage to cover people, fuck that. It's game over.
Oh, he smacked Jake Ferguson. He smacked the hell out of him.
I mean, shit. I'd be getting down on the ground. Fuck that. I'm not going up against him. I ain't going head on with Vita Vea. Fuck that.
And Brock Hoffman actually did really good against him, considering like the type of player Vita Vea is, and the type of player Brock Hoffman is, which it's not even a low blow. Brock Hoffman, he might be our future right guard because he's actually been playing lights out. He hasn't. How many pressures has he allowed these last few times he's been starting? I think 0.
He has allowed 2, I believe. Now,
And who's he?
that was against the Eagles. He didn't allow 1 against Tampa.
That's Jalen Carter though. That's Jalen Carter.
Hey, Jalen Carter just made a Pro Bowl this year, though. I know Pro Bowl fan vote, but still.
Vita Vea is really not. He's really not known for his pass rushing. You know, he can pass rush. He's just not known for that, as most defensive tackles are not. I mean, it was a rough way to end the year for the Cowboys. I mean, I don't know. That game against Tampa really kind of showed that the rushing attack was not where it needs to be because, look, if Saquon can do it with Philly, I know it's 2 completely different situations, but they can do it against any team in the league. That's kind of where you want your rushing attack to be, especially with your backup quarterback who is not always reliable, as he shouldn't be. He's a backup. I mean, I don't know what Cooper Rush was doing in the Philly game.
He was missing
Pick 6 to C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Somebody explain that to me real quick. I don't know.
C.J. Gardner just made a great play. Like when you playing that little mid zone that he played, you have better opportunity to read the field. He just read it real perfectly. Like, it's nothing you can do about that.
Jesus.
I mean, it's Gardner Johnson. I mean, he's one of the best safeties in the league for a reason, but to throw a pick to him twice.
God, that high ball was crazy.
Oh yeah,
throwing
it into quintuple fucking or whatever, quadruple coverage. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there.
Almost crashed out.
No, I was happy.
Embrace the tank. Embrace the fucking tank.
No.
I mean,
every time I'm about to get mad at the Cowboys, I remember who I wanted to draft. So I just say, you know what?
Embrace the tank.
I mean, I really don't know what you would have expected from the Philly game. I mean, we could have played spoiler, but it wasn't going to help us any. I think in the Washington game, you're probably just going to want to just go out, field a team. Don't play any of your starters. Don't, unless you want to spoil Washington, but they're in the playoffs regardless.
No, just play Trey Lance. Put him in.
Yeah, put Trey Lance in, see what you got. Good job, Cooper Rush. You held it down for, however long. You knew the season was over when Dak went out. I mean, there's really not much to add there. So in terms of coaching, I mean, the coaching wasn't atrocious. There was a lot of really questionable play calls, but I don't know how much of that you can 100% blame on McCarthy. When you get your backup quarterback in the game, especially for most of the season, you're kind of limited on what you can do. So I don't know how much of this season is 100% McCarthy's fault.
I would say 60%.
60%?
Yes. Because we could keep talking about how the scheme was trash this whole time. But there's been a lot of schemes in the NFL where they've been trash, but you've had the players to back it up and help it. And, we should have had the players to overcome the scheme. Like last year, we did great. We went 12-5 again, and the scheme was still trash. So you're telling me what happened? We regressed? Like I keep saying, it's like a skill issue. We don't have the players to compete.
We did regress player-wise, bro. We did regress.
We did regress player-wise, but, we still had our star players, I feel. But then we also...
win the season. Did you expect Rico Dowdle to get 1,000 yards this year?
No.
Okay,
No.
So that's my point. We was testing out so much stuff because we didn't really know our team because of the lack of talent. No one expected fucking Brandon Cooks to get 800 yards after a bad season last year. So it was like we had to test some stuff out. We couldn't really just set in stone, had a real true knowing of what we had, to be honest. So really, McCarthy did really good with what he had, in my opinion. It's just unfortunate the injuries caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Is it enough to bring McCarthy back, though?
I mean, now I'm at the point, if he's still here, I'm not mad. But if a good coach wants to come here and you're just, blind and say, know what, I want Mike McCarthy over Ben Johnson. No,
coach wants to come here.
Ben Johnson's not coming here.
No, I'm just saying a hypothetical. Like, let's just say a great coach want to come here.
No coaches. I mean, I think the Cowboys are kind of just stuck with McCarthy.
Or Jason Witten.
Jerry Jones is fine with that.
Oh, yeah. Because he knows he can do whatever he wants, and Mike McCarthy will just kind of take it. He's never been that kind of get up and get angry type of coach.
He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, I'm that guy. So.
He knows.
Man, that's like saying Doc Rivers won a NBA championship in 2008. It's like, what are you doing now?
Right. That's kind of, he is the Doc Rivers of the NFL right now. I mean, he's somebody who's kind of just coasting off of what happened in the past and not producing. I mean, I don't know what Dallas is going to do in the offseason. Every time somebody asks me, they're like, what do you think what does Dallas need to do in the offseason? Anything. Literally anything, and it will be an improvement. I mean,
I said
it
in the chat. Like, we need a wide receiver too, and get comfortable again in that Mike Zimmer defense because we didn't really have our defense this year, and it was new. Get that comfortable, get some draft picks. We'll be golden. We'll probably, like, our peak could be 11, 10 wins,
Just fucking sign somebody in free agency. Just do it. We'll save that for a little bit later because we do have a topic on that. We are going to move on a little bit to we're going to kind of lateral a little bit back to Mike McCarthy. So it has been announced that the Cowboys are not in any rush, as we already knew, to make a decision on Mike McCarthy, and it's most likely that they will not decide until after the season. Probably with the Cowboys, we know it's probably going to be after the Super Bowl. So if Mike McCarthy does get fired, there is a few coaching candidates that we do know about that might be in contention for the Dallas job. So just kind of going down the list of some of the ones that I've heard of, and then some of them that you guys might want. Oops, I got sticky keyed. So, the big one that Miles was beating the drum for was John Gruden. I really want to know what you guys think about that because I'm not.
There's a reason why we There's a reason why we left him in 2024. That was a bad take. Nobody wants John Gruden in 2025.
No, your screen is black on their mind.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, yeah, I don't want John Gruden at all. I'm not a fan of John Gruden. There's a reason he's not with the Raiders anymore, and
He was racist.
I don't.
He was racist.
He was
He
racist.
was racist.
All right, guys, let's
Dude,
chill out.
He didn't win. He didn't win in Oakland. I don't understand
Well,
the
who
sudden
did he have
interest.
in Oakland?
Nobody has
You
won
think-
in Oakland.
Could you win with Derek Carr? My question.
I mean, Derek Carr wasn't the worst quarterback in the league. You could do something with Derek Carr.
He was the middest quarterback in the league.
You go to the playoffs? Nah.
Derek Carr is average, but more below average. If you think
He
You
did almost
can
have that,
win
Super
with a
Bowl.
below average. The Giants won with fucking Daniel Jones, and he's
What?
not even. He's not
Daniel
sniffing.
Jones is actually.
you mean that one playoff game against the Vikings?
Exactly.
Oh, woo.
Bro,
Sorry.
I'm not
Daniel
giving.
Jones.
I'm not giving John Gruden any credit. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Because he
I
came
mean, hey, I don't
in.
want the kid.
He came in as this disciplinarian, and his team was undisciplined. One of his years, they led the league in penalties, and their offense was not good. And yeah, I get their quarterback was Derek Carr, but that's not 100%. That's not 100% the reason why they weren't good. I don't like
mean,
these
you have-
retreaded head coaches. I
I
mean,
don't want
name-
John Gruden.
No,
I don't think
name
anyone in
one,
here wants John Gruden.
one good Oakland coach.
John Madden.
Bro,
And that what's it called? They had a Latina coach back in the '80s with Al Davis, the Let's Win baby, just win baby
They had
culture. I forgot his name.
Art Shell wasn't terrible.
I don't think that was him, was it?
No, Art Shell was a white guy.
I'm about to look at it.
I don't want a retreaded head coach. I'm sorry, I just don't. Because where has that gotten us at all?
When John Gruden tells CD to cut his dress because he looked tacky, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I told Miles when he said that, I said, I'll be back. I said, in 2 years, when you all are screaming about him being fired, and I'm going to show all of the screenshots of you of you beating the drum for him. I do not want John Gruden. I mean,
I don't think Miles coming back to the chat, bro.
what would your dream pick be for a head coach? I mean, would it be Ben Johnson, I guess?
Bobby Slowick or Ben Johnson or anybody from the Shanahan tree. I don't give a damn. Just the kicker coach. Give me some.
Get Sean McVay.
You can't get Sean McVay. How are you going to get Sean McVay?
We can trade coaches.
I know you can.
You know
but
what? Give me Kyle Shanahan, bro.
Bro is not leaving San Fran unless they fire that guy, and they're not firing. Even though
We're talking about dream coaches, bro. This is like a hypothetical.
Oh, I
Because you know we're not. You know we're keeping McCarthy.
Wait, if I was doing a
let's cut the
hypothetical, then I
BS.
said, yeah, that's why I did a hypothetical. Sean McVay.
But that's not what. Well, that's not what I thought.
You know what?
I mean,
stop being delusional. We're keeping Mike McCarthy.
yeah,
we
I'm
are.
sure we are. I'm sure we are. Who's that one head coach from Penn State? He's getting NFL interest. I don't remember his name. James.
No, we don't need no college coach. We don't. They leave that up to the people that's rebuilding.
Yeah.
we do not need it.
Well, I mean, are we rebuilding or not? Because it seems to change every single
Our
year.
team,
We should be
our
buying.
team is not
but we're not.
rebuilding. It's just like shit happening. 2015 injuries. 2020 it was injuries. Shit just happened this year. We're not rebuilding. It's just we got.
This is kind of
we got
what
look like
happened to Sanford.
Bro, our window is done, Caib. Like, come on.
No, I'm not, what window?
Our Super Bowl window that we had.
It's like,
You know,
I wouldn't say
those
it's done. I wouldn't say it's done.
You know,
that
NFC is very touchable, bro. It's very touchable. AFC is the most touchable it's ever been because Baltimore so inconsistent. Kansas City, as much as they want, they really are the most touchable they ever been this like in their whole time. So I want to say our window closed, bro.
You know,
It's done. That shit
a
is shut and locked.
a candidate
It's
I
over.
wouldn't mind seeing would be Brian Flores. I would not mind seeing
I
that.
like it.
All right, we average 2,000 passing yards per year. Don't say nothing, bro. Don't say nothing.
I mean, he was good with Miami. He wasn't bad with
I
Miami.
don't want a defensive coach.
He called Tua trash, bro. He called.
Well, at the
I don't
time,
want my
Tua was
quarterback.
trash. I mean,
Two
Who did
was
he have
one more
to-
concussion away from being a paraplegic.
Oh, hey,
Look, I wouldn't mind Brian Flores. It wouldn't be my dream pick, but I wouldn't mind hiring him.
Have we had a black head coach?
No.
No,
that's what I
I
said.
don't
It's
think
not
so.
happening, bro.
And I don't
Never.
think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Jerry
I don't even
Jones.
think the owner before Jerry had a black coach.
I don't.
No, we definitely would have before Jerry, bro.
I don't want like a Cliff Kingsbury. I don't want retreads. I don't want has-beens. I don't want people that have had a chance and have blown it. I don't want those guys. I don't want a Vance Joseph. Bobby Slowick, you could talk me into, but there's no. I mean that Houston offense has not looked amazing, but they're suffering from injuries. Yeah, they have injuries as well. So, I mean, Liam Cohen could be a good one.
What about Mike Vrabel?
What about Aaron Glenn? How y'all feel about Aaron Glenn?
No. I'm sorry, I don't want Aaron Glenn.
I had to make sure it was on the same
The
page.
only reason that Aaron Glenn is even getting head coaching interviews is because Detroit is good. But their defense is not the reason why they're insanely good. It's pretty much because of their offense.
Hey guys, what about Antoine Randall?
Fuck that.
Can we talk about how lucky Detroit got?
What is good about?
Can we talk about how lucky Detroit got with finding fucking Dan Campbell, bro? That's a diamond in the rough.
I remember
that is some lucky ass shit. Everybody hated that. Everybody hated that.
Remember when he was talking about biting kneecaps off?
As soon as I heard that whole interview, I knew he was gonna be a dog, bro.
Fucking Detroit fans wanted him fired because his first season was horrible. It's like, what did you expect him to do? I mean,
trash team. He's taking them over for the first year. Like what?
Right. Hey, then they went 9-8 the next year, right?
Right.
They got better every year.
They got a hell of a lot better. Justin, you said Mike Vrabel?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I actually wouldn't mind that.
I low-key don't want a defensive coach.
I mean, shit. If Mike Vrabel, what he did with Ryan Tannehill, that's all I can say.
I mean, Ryan Tannehill wasn't bad, but he definitely got worse.
Would you rather have Mike? Would you think Mike Vrabel would have had Dak Prescott or Mike? What's that kid named? Ryan Tannehill. He's picking Dak Prescott 10 times out of 1.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he is. I mean, if you get Mike Vrabel, you got to have a good offensive coordinator. But he's actually been pretty good at finding offensive coordinators. I mean, he found Matt LaFleur. I think a lot of people forget about that. And then he found Arthur Smith, who's not a bad offensive coordinator. He's not terrible.
Terrible coach.
He's not a good head coach, but he's not a bad offensive coordinator. I mean, that's that fine line. Is you can be a good coordinator, but not a good head coach. There is such a thing.
Fuck it, let's get Matt Canada.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Hey,
if you can't even be.
Fucking give me Arthur Smith.
Give me Matt Patricia.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I'm losing brain cells hearing that shit. Jesus. Could you imagine if that's Jerry's pick? We like our guy. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling y'all, bro, it's going to be Jason.
That's his favorite thing to say. It's like a default thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Jason Witten, it's going to be Mike McCarthy, bro.
If Tony Romo wasn't getting paid that much by CBS, I would tell him to get his ass down here, man.
Oh yeah, that kid be calling them plays like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
He knows what's gonna happen before it happens. Like I know it's way easier when you're up in the booth, but bruh, I feel like he was a good quarterback. I don't care.
But why? That's that's kind of the same thing as the Texans bringing in fucking Josh McCown for a head coaching interview. I mean, it's somebody who's never been a coach before. Why would you bring him in to be your head coach in the National Football League?
It's chemistry, dude. It's chemistry.
Shit.
Same reason they brought what's his name, Jeff Saturday, to be the Colts head coach. I don't know.
That worked out
Like
pretty
they
well.
needed some help.
What about the Texans? D'Amico Ryan, dude.
He was a defensive coordinator when he got hired.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but he played for
San Fran.
Yeah, he
but
played for the Texans, but he was a coach before he became a head coach. He was a defensive coordinator in the NFL. Tony Romo hasn't done anything in the NFL besides broadcasting. So,
Tony Romo.
So bringing somebody in from the broadcast booth, I mean, that's like asking Joe Buck to come in and be a head coach.
Okay, but Joe Buck has never played football.
Okay, fair enough,
That
but it's the
doesn't
same
matter.
thing for Tony Romo. He's never been a coach. He's never even been a coach at the high school or college levels.
Because
Bro.
he's been a broadcast.
But
Oh,
that's my point. I wouldn't bring him in to be a head coach.
Sebastian,
Okay,
listen,
but-
Experience matters.
Sebastian, listen. The best coaches were either terrible in the NFL or never played a lick of football. Like let's be real here. Like the best players, you play football, you're a good player. Besides Deion Sanders, you're gonna be a terrible coach. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah, like
most
Mike
of them
McDaniels
don't
was a
become
ball boy.
coaches because they don't need to become coaches. If they're great players, they're not becoming coaches.
Unless
So
they
you let
want to.
Antonio Brown coach your football team? Look how everybody got quiet. Okay.
Wait, what?
What
What
you
you said?
said. I
LeBron?
didn't even
You
know what
let
you said.
Antonio,
You
you
wouldn't
let
let.
Antonio Brown, you let Antonio Brown coach your
Oh,
football
Antonio
team.
Brown.
Yes.
I want to let him watch my
What?
daughter.
No, there's no way.
Y'all started talking about that home
Come on, guys,
running
go
butt
with
naked
it.
suicides. What the
Come on,
hell?
No, fuck that. He
Hey,
couldn't.
guys.
He couldn't do it.
I
You
know
letting
y'all
Aaron
don't.
Hernandez coach?
Huh?
Caib's trolling like a motherfucker right now.
Look, I know you guys don't like him, but let's try to give Robert Saleh a try. Come on now.
As a head
I'm cool with
coach,
that.
Yes,
cool.
again.
I mean, I don't know. He's one of those.
He was with the Jets. He was with the Jets.
I
Let's
feel
be
like
real.
I feel like
did-
he'd be one of those fallback options, like not your first choice, but if everybody else fell apart, Mike McCarthy didn't want to come back or whatever, that would be who you'd go and hire is a Robert Saleh. I'd be open to it, but you got to get a good offensive coordinator because he can't run an offense for shit. He's never done it.
No, to be honest, we see it's not his fault. They actually look worse without him.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
But
Just
let's
a
fire
poverty
Shotty
anyway.
too. I want Shotty going. I don't know what he's doing.
Remember,
But
the Jets
trash.
have a kid running the team. Y'all know that, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Who's the
Like
kid?
the last GM said he had a report to a 13-year-old.
Oh heck no.
Yeah, I saw
Is he-
that.
So shady, bro. I
I
don't know
don't-
what's wrong.
I don't know what Woody Johnson's doing, man. He's fucking losing his marbles.
I
Have
mean,
you
the kid's 50, 100
Don't worry,
years old.
Jerry's about to say hold his beer.
have
So-
you noticed that the CTE in the owners club is spreading? Like it used to be just Jerry Jones and Dan Snyder. Now it's like spreading to fucking
I
Woody
will-
Johnson,
Gotta take it.
Don't forget
I
about
know.
Robert Kraft, bro.
Robert Kraft, Jimmy Haslam. Fucking the Browns are trying to move out of Huntington Bank into a new stadium, and Cleveland is suing the Browns to keep them in Cleveland. It's like CTE is spreading with these owners. It's fucking crazy. I wouldn't be opposed to getting Saleh. What do you think, Caib? I mean, what do you have a pick in mind of somebody you'd want?
Who I would want, honestly, I say I'm going the realistic route. I say if all things fails, we all know Al Harris is the intern head coach. I'm not saying I want that. I'm just talking about the realistic part. If all else fails and there's no one else, give me Al Harris, bro.
Wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean,
I love Al Harris.
I do too. I'm kind of scared that the next coach is not going to keep him. I mean, he's done a very good job with the corners on this roster.
He made Kalen Carson like Deion Sanders for 1 week. I'm cool. Hey, keep that kid in the facility, bro. Keep that kid in the facility.
Wasn't that the second week? I forgot.
No, that was against the Browns,
Yeah,
bro.
it was against the Browns.
Oh,
I mean,
the Browns.
Shit, it was the Browns. Maybe it was the
They
Florida.
had Amari Cooper.
I mean, yeah, but Trayvon was shadowing him. So after Amari,
No, actually, Carson was guarding Cooper.
was he?
Yeah, most of the game, Carson was covering Cooper.
Oh well, shit. I didn't know that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though, okay, but I think that Mike McCarthy is gonna run it back. I think they're gonna run it back with Mike McCarthy. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it at this point. I mean, you kind of set him up for failure this year. He has went 12-5. I don't know. I would keep him if there were no better options, which there's probably not going to be. I would keep him. But you have to build around him. You have to give him some fucking help. You can't just run it back with the same roster and a bunch of rookies.
I think we can analyze like his performance by what he's done in the playoffs. You know how he's coached in the playoffs. You know, like
True.
it hasn't been bad. You know, it's been his players.
Bro, he hasn't done shit with us. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I mean, something could be said about Wade Phillips. Who else? Jason Garrett. Something could be said about all those coaches, bro. Wade Phillips.
Yeah, they're all ass.
Wade Phillips was not an ass coach.
Wade Phillips was not ass.
he wasn't a good head coach. Not for us.
He won 12 and 4.
He was better than Jason Garrett. I'll tell you that.
But he got fired for going like 8-8.
Because guess who's our owner?
That's true. That's why he ran Bill Parcells out of town. I mean, that was the
Our
last.
good coaches we run out.
That was the last good head coach that Dallas has had was Bill Parcells. I mean, that's kind of what I'd be worried about with anybody other than Mike McCarthy is how much shit are they going to take from Jerry Jones? These coaches have options and they aren't all Dallas. So we're going to pivot to the offseason a little bit for it's extremely early and the college football playoffs are still going on. Players are starting to declare for the NFL draft. Is there any, other than Jonty, because we know everybody's beating the drum for Jonty, is there any players?
Not everybody.
Not everybody. Is there any players in the draft? It can be from a first-round pick all the way down to a seventh. Anybody that you know of that sticks out in your mind that you'd love for Dallas to get?
I was come on, Caib. You gonna say that? You asshole, bro. You always
we,
do my punchline.
bro. We need Scatterboo. We need Scatpat.
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo.
Bro, I like this guy so much, man. It's just,
I was like,
oh my
give him
gosh,
the
the way he
third
runs the
and-
ball, the way he can pass.
Okay, chill out. Chill out.
I'm salivating. I'm just thinking
It's
about
all white man working football.
Dude.
White man working damn football.
That man had a concussion and still put on a performance.
Nah, I heard he been doing this in Sacramento State. When he shake his head a lot, he says OCD and he don't like how his helmet feel on his head. So that's
Bro,
why.
he was throwing up on the sidelines, bro. That man had a concussion.
And imagine
no.
that white and blue jersey.
Imagine just seeing that white man just put punishment on the damn San Francisco 49ers. That's what I'm gonna see, baby.
Dude.
I say double dip at running back. I say like get Scatterboot in third, and then get Omarion Hampton in the second.
Dude,
You think
Scat
he's
might
gonna
go
fall to
late
third?
second.
I was going to say, I don't
Scat
think
might be
Scatterboot's
late.
making
Nah.
it to third.
Scatterboot reason Scatterboot not going second is because his speed, bro. And owners they don't like white running backs that slow. So
Dude.
I doubt he might go second round. Don't get me wrong, but I really doubt that People pull
Dude,
the
we
trigger.
better get him in the second round. What the fuck?
Him, Genty, and Rico. Oh my god.
I don't want
I'm
Genty
sorry,
no
I'm
more.
not double dipping
You don't
in the
want
first
Genty
2
anymore?
rounds. Not for
I'm
that.
not. I don't want Genty. I don't want Genty, bro.
So I mean, what's
Bro,
the?
let's draft Genty and Scatterboo.
I
That's
wouldn't
what I'm
be. I mean,
saying.
I wouldn't be 100% opposed to that. I'd probably be like,
Imagine
Rico.
that backfield. Imagine
Now,
that backfield.
if
oh
that
my god.
happens,
Bro,
though,
every time we get to the end zone, put Scatterboo in that fucking box.
I mean, how far up is Scatterboo gonna go? I mean, he's a
projected
It's
third to
soft.
fifth rounder.
Definitely
Though.
not a first round talent.
I guess
His
he's.
stock is like terrible.
I
'cause
guess
he's
it
slow.
really just depends on his combine. I mean, he's going to be one of those players that benefits from the combine. I think, like,
Nah, that game probably pushed him up to the first round. Like,
Bro, that's what I'm telling you, man. He's definitely second round.
he definitely
Maybe late first round, like 31st, 32nd, but like.
But I think I'm finally on Caib's understanding of just getting a running back in the later rounds.
So y'all see how
Really.
good a running back class is, though, right?
Jonty didn't
Like
play
y'all, but Genty, bro, you gotta think about it. Boise State is a group of 5 team, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Genty had all those good stats, oh, that's really against a top 7 run defense with that O line that he had. That's a good game considering the fact, like we're all putting like everything put in fruition, everything putting like everything. I can't speak right now. My CTA, but everything just put everything in consideration, bro. Like he had a good game considering what was given. Now Texas had a better run defense than Penn State, and Scatterboo just did Scatterboo things. But we could all see that Arizona O line is way better than that Penn State O line. It's just facts. The holes are open up way more than Penn State O line. I mean, than Boise State O line. It's just the
Holy
eye test.
CTE.
I'm telling you,
Penn State
bro.
O-line.
Hey, chill. I had a long day.
Oops.
I'm driving around listening to music. Oh yeah, that's how long.
Oh, yeah.
You think that's all I? Yeah, bro.
You know, somebody, Justin brought up needing a wide receiver too. Obviously, address
Luther
your fucking
Burden.
running back. Yes,
Tez
Luther
Johnson.
Burden, man.
I've
Go
been
and
saying
get
this
him.
for the past few
He
months.
is a
Like,
fucking
niggas-
dog.
Y'all didn't see my vision, bro. Y'all talking about no, get Genty. Then y'all saw that fucking Scatterboo kid just put the fucking brakes on the motherfucker. It's just something about that kid. It just gets me going on this what's a Thursday evening. It's just something about it, man.
Who's that?
It's something about it.
Who's that other wide receiver?
I wouldn't mind Trey Harris.
What's his name?
Trey
Lacey?
Harris is really good.
Tyron Lacey.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
that's
need
it.
that.
Tyler Lacey, I love that guy.
He
Dude,
brings
that's like
attitude, bro.
DK Metcalf, bro.
No,
Ooh.
that's Dez, bro. Because his attitude, bro, that just brings swagger.
Imagine having to tackle that guy, dude. Jesus.
There's a very big pool of wide receivers. I mean, this is probably the deepest draft class we've seen in a while for running backs and receivers. You know, just so many, and defensive ends as well. Shit. I mean, you got Abdul Carter at the top, but you have quite a few people right below him that aren't far behind him.
Pierce,
Yeah. James Pierce.
Nick Swarton.
Fucking Jalen Walker
Nick
from
Swarton.
Georgia. I mean, you got a
What
lot
do
of
these players?
Then the other Georgia kid, what's his name? Williams. His last name Williams.
Michael Williams.
Yes, bro. He's raw.
I mean, my dream pick, I think, would be fuck, I'm gonna butcher his last name or his first name. Tiora McMillan, wide receiver.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
He's going,
Arizona.
like, top 5, bro.
I don't care
top
where
five.
you play. He is. You got to pick
Dude.
him.
Arizona was supposed to be like a top dog this year, bro.
It's because Noah Fafita was just Noah Fafita, bro. Like, that's all I can say.
There's no other way to put it.
No
I
other
mean-
way to put it, bro.
I mean, shit, man. There's like you could go and get a running back in the later rounds. Take best player available in the first round if you address your needs in free agency. I just don't. There's no reason to have to
do that,
and we're not going to do that. You're right, but there's no reason to force yourself to draft rookies and hope that they work out. Take the best player available and see if it works. It's what the Eagles do.
I'll tell y'all this, bro. If we re-sign Rico Dowdle, that'll tell us a lot of who we gonna re-sign. Go after in the draft, bro.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just saying that.
Genty Scatterboo, bro. I'm telling you, that would be.
Bro, Genty, I don't even want Genty
Yeah,
no more, bro.
Because of that damn playoff
Holy
game.
dick eating. What do you mean you don't want Genty, bro?
Did you not see a white kid run that football? You watch the same game?
I still would take Jonty. I still would take him.
No.
Dude,
Listen,
don't get me wrong. Scatterboo has had an amazing performance for her, and he was one of the top dogs this year. But you can't now be like, no, we're not getting Genty. I don't want Genty anymore.
I've been saying this for the past few podcasts, though. I've
been
always
saying
said I don't think we should get Genty in the first round. Now, what if we do get him? Would I be mad? Hell no. That's a great, like I said in the group chat, that's an all-pro type of player, bro. Like, it's just not too many running backs you're gonna see like that. But if we're looking at the team, if we can get 1,000-yard rusher out of Rico Dowdle, but not even 300 yards from a wide receiver too, what do you think is the more need? You know what I'm saying?
The difference between CD's numbers to our wide receiver 2, disastrous. I see what Caib was saying.
But if you can't get McMillan in the first round,
Burden.
You get Burden, but you're not going to take him in the first round. He's a late.
Burden is Burden is literally the second best receiver. Reason his numbers were down because he was going out last year, he was going to be like the top 2 receiver pick. But reason his numbers were down because Brady Cook, bro. Brady Cook really sold him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Plus injuries. So really, Burden is still a great talent. So if you want to trade back and get him, cool. If you want to stay at 14 or 15, wherever pick you're going to be, and get him, even better. But still, I just don't see us passing on Genty or Burden. Or, who knows, we might do the unthinkable, get a D lineman. Which is not the unthinkable, but still. Or a linebacker. You never know. We get Jalen Walker in the first round. So what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't miss this. You can't miss on the draft pick this year. That's all I'm about to say.
Alex Hooper 824 is saying, "What's up, Lil Caib?"
Who is that?
I don't know who it is.
Alex Hooper.
I don't know who it is.
Holy cow! Do we have our first viewer?
We have a fan.
But I know that this draft class it's got a lot of things. Sebastion, would you take Jonty, or if Will Campbell was there, would you take Will Campbell?
You know this dick riding ass nigga not playing. I'm playing.
I don't care, bro. You're right. I'm taking Genty, bro. Genty all day, bro.
Over Will Campbell? What? There's no way. Come on, man.
Guys, give me 5 seconds.
Do we need an O-lineman, bro?
Go ahead.
We don't need O-lineman in my opinion.
You know what? I'm taking Will Campbell, actually.
Right. You take
Bastard,
Will Campbell and you put him at right guard.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you look
But I
here.
like Hawk.
If that happens,
I had to remind myself, because I saw him play against Baylor. I had to see it. I had to remember it.
Man, I kind of hope that.
Wait, I'm being retarded. He didn't play against Baylor. Never mind.
I kind of hope that Dallas picks up in the late rounds my boy J.J. Weaver from Kentucky. He is a very good pass rusher.
You bias ass
No,
nigga.
hell no.
He's also 25.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you take him. That's why you take him in like the 6th or 7th round. He's not.
He was born in 1999, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Before the towers fell. We remember.
What?
Oh yeah, that kid needs to. That's not even a kid no more, bro.
He's a 90s baby, bro. Come
He
on.
grew up watching Wheel of Fortune, bro. No, I'm playing.
So what do we
Bold
think
and
about
beautiful.
Emeka Ibuka as well from Ohio?
That's my trade down candidate, bro. That is my trade down late first round to get him. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he's gonna go in the first round though.
He is going the first round because his upside. Let's say this: he's already projected to go late first round. He goes to that combine and run a 4.443. He's going mid first round. I'm telling you that right now. Because Ohio State receivers have been like his receiver. Fuck, his receivers has been too good this year for him to just be a flat out standout. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he actually did real good.
Yeah,
Hey,
man,
don't you fucking laugh. Hold on. Don't you laugh, son. I hear all these
Bro.
snickers, Ari.
They took the CTE today, bro.
Hey,
I think we could fortify at corner if Trayvon is gonna, regress. Let's go get Will Johnson, man.
he's going
I
top
don't
5.
mind that either.
Damn it. Look.
He's going top 5.
Yeah, he definitely going top 5. There's no
Uh,
way
Unless he
Dallas
gets
is
shot
gonna
in
get
the
top
leg,
5.
bro.
Uh,
He has to get
uh,
shot in the leg for him to get that.
Would y'all be open to Dallas trading up?
Let's go
We
get
don't
Challenge.
yeah.
trade up. We only trade back.
100%. If there's somebody you want,
Grab.
so I mean, you're not gonna get within the first 3 or 4 picks. So
Oh, for sure.
you're probably gonna be trading up to like 5 through 10, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, what about getting a quarterback? I mean, we do got to think about that.
First round?
Yes.
First round?
No, not in the first round. No. Like,
Dude,
I'd
we
say-
get it. Here's my thing. Let's draft Jalen Milrow.
I wouldn't be opposed to that
Ooh.
in like round 2
I
or
would
3.
not be opposed to Jalen.
His stock is not very high unless he has like a godly combine performance. He's going
No, but
like
you gotta think about
late
you gotta think
third
about
round,
this.
mid fourth round.
No. You gotta think about this. This quarterback class is so bad. It's like 7 teams that need a quarterback.
Mhm.
They're
Right.
going.
It's
He's
kind of
going
like
to be first.
it's kind of like last year with Bo. Remember, Bo Nix was number 12 overall, but he wasn't even like predicted to go in the first round because
Yeah, bro. He has the best upside of all these quarterback athletes beside Cam Ward, in my opinion.
So
Like,
there's
he already has the athletic tools, bro. He has the best
Is
deep
Dylan
ball.
Gabriel
in college
going in the
football.
draft too?
I
Dylan
don't
Yeah, but-
Gabriel's not a first round pick.
I don't think
Dylan
he's made a
Gabriel has no
decision
more-
yet.
Let's not.
he has no eligibility left.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has no more.
I don't think he's made
Let's get him in the third.
I don't think he's made a decision yet on if he wants to play in the NFL though. I mean, you got Dylan Gabriel, you have Jackson Dart, you have Jalen Milrow, you have Kyle Wilcord, or whatever the fuck his last name is, from Syracuse. You have a lot of quarterbacks that are not going to go in the first round, and depending on what the Giants do and the Raiders do, maybe Shador or Cam Ward falls as well.
What?
I
Father,
have a
bro.
hot take, a real hot take. If Shador and Cam
Lord.
Ward don't go to either the Giants or Raiders, they're going to the second round.
Bro,
I'm sure.
shut up.
It's going. No.
Only clip farming.
Dead
Only
ass.
clip
No.
farming.
Dead
What's that a
ass.
clip
bro.
farm?
That's
What do you
dead
mean? How
ass.
is that a clip farm?
They're,
Shador?
no. Every
Cam?
in every other draft, they would not be a first round pick, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, obviously, but
They
this
aren't
draft
the
is different. This is
strongest-
not like every other draft.
they're not
Look,
the
I'm
strongest
not-
prospects.
Y'all know how I feel about Shador, but in all
Shador's
honesty,
the
bro,
most-
he's the most NFL ready in my opinion.
Already.
In my opinion, he's the most NFL ready.
Who's Shador?
Caib, so are you saying that they're gonna fall to the second round?
I'm
No.
not saying. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Hypothetically.
If
Bro,
the New York
don't feel a
Giants.
bitch about it. Tell me for real. Don't be like, there's a possibility. No. Do you think that
All
they're
right,
gonna fall to the second round?
hold on, motherfucker. You listen here. All right, you don't
Caib
talk
is so
about-
country, bro. So Texas, man.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
Hey.
I don't think
If
both of them will fall. It's
No,
gonna be one or
I'm
the
just saying,
other.
hypothetically speaking, if both of them slip past New York and Las Vegas, it is a possibility that they
I
might
see
go to the
Cam
second
Ward
round.
falling because of his little, fall down.
Let's see. So
No,
would they make it past the Jets? I mean, if that happened, the Jets would jump right on all over top of Shador or Gamble.
And the
Yeah.
Saints, the Jets and the Saints.
Saints too, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The Jets and Saints are gonna be like, okay, if we just pass on them now, maybe we could trade back in the first round, and get our best player right now, and then get him in later first round. That's
So
probably what they
if
just
the
might.
Jets
Well,
or Saints, if Cam and Shador somehow fall past them, you best believe they're not going to be in the later round, bro. Some team's going to call up and they're going to get that, bro. First of all, Cam and Shador aren't even going to go past Raiders and Giants, dude.
I said but it's actually talks around the league that might happen. I'm just saying.
No, stop saying hypothetical, bro.
Right.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm saying what scouts are saying, buddy.
You're not a scout, pal.
They're-
You're not a scout.
They have been deemed as bad prospects. They're not great prospects. I mean, neither quarterback is really better than the other.
Shador's a nepo baby.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like this
I'll say
this
Shador's a
draft.
better prospect.
No, I really wouldn't be interested in Shador. I mean, he
Can I hear your opinions on why?
huh?
Can I hear your opinions on why you wouldn't be like interested
Well,
in, bro?
let's see, because every big game he's played in, he's not showed up. He fell apart against BYU.
Oof.
They got absolutely destroyed by BYU. He no-showed against Kansas or Kansas State.
You can't say I watched all three of those games. Both of those games he showed the fuck up. You must didn't watch the same games I watched. Kansas State, his defense sold him. Kansas, they couldn't tackle fucking Devin Neal. They couldn't tackle the kid. It's nothing wrong. If you watch that game, you could obviously see Shador played well. Now BYU, I'll give you
BYU,
that,
his O-line kind of sucked.
sold him. His O-line sold him, bro. But
BYU, Shador Sanders, 16 for 23, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. One of those interceptions was really bad, apparently.
To be fair, I don't know why Coach Prime has such why he just he wants them to go out there. Sure, you stay with your team through the whole way, but come on, dude. You have top 10, both of them are top 10 picks. What are you doing?
He wanted them to
Shador
play their
was
last game, bro.
He was hurt for a little bit. Come on.
I wouldn't be opposed. I get why everybody wants Shador, and I'm not 100% against it, but he's not my number one option. I would rather pick up a Jalen Milroe in the third round rather than wasting a top 150 pick.
Jalen Milroe not pushing third. He's not pushing the third round.
He's like a step below Anthony Richardson, dude.
Okay, fine. Then the second round. I'm not using my first 2 picks unless they fall super, super far and you trade up. I'm not using my first 2 picks on a quarterback when that's not one of your biggest needs. Now, you can convince me and say that, well, the Eagles did it and it worked out for them. Okay, fine, but quarterbacks are 1 in a million. You don't find a Jalen Hurts like that. You don't find a Dak Prescott like that. It doesn't happen very often. So
you don't find a Tom Brady like that.
Right. So I'm not going to use my first 2 picks on a position that's not of major need. If Kaysen was in here, he'd be screaming at the top of his lungs. But
there's a reason why he's not in here.
Thank God. But his voice is annoying too.
That's all Bill talks about is Dak Prescott. Dude, it's actually insane.
He secretly loves it.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm just not picking a quarterback that early in the in the first or second rounds.
But I agree.
I can't argue with that.
I agree with about getting the quarterback later because that we're almost in that Tony Romo type thing where we'll need he's starting to he will start to slow down. So, we need to draft for the future and we need some insurance. Develop.
Right. Get a quarterback now instead of 2 years from now when Dak is hurt, out of the league, whatever, playing horrible. And then you're forced to draft a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
33 this year. We got to start with that.
You have to start. He's fucking 30. He's in his mid-30s. You have to think about it.
So Noah, you're saying you and Dak Prescott are the same age?
Damn. I ain't that fucking old.
Noah's
Shit.
a grandpa, bro. Noah, grandpa Noah.
Shit, man. I ain't that old.
Oh man.
Hey,
Noah, sometimes it sounds like you talk like a wise old grandfather. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
It comes across.
Uncle Noah.
Noah,
Uh-oh.
tell me a story, Unc.
Shit, man.
Come on,
It's a
sit
great
on my lap, and
question
I'll
mark.
tell you all about the glory days.
Jesus.
There we go.
So leave your sweater on my floor.
Nah, I mean, dude, in conclusion, just fucking draft best player available, make your team better. That's about it on that. Now, obviously, we know that Dallas is not going to do any of this, but we do have some free agency targets that I know we've all talked about. 90% of these are not going to happen.
No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, probably
Shit.
100% of them are not going to happen.
This is one of those hypothetical situations that we've been
Yeah.
talking about this whole pod.
Pretty much. Is there anybody in free agency that you guys want, somebody you guys feel would be an instant upgrade, or maybe just a pipe dream that you want to talk about? What does Dallas need to do in free agency?
Nick Bolton.
Shit.
Nick Bolton.
Oh my God, I would give my left ass cheek for Nick Bolton, bro. He is amazing. That is one
We
fucking
get Nick Bolton.
shit.
If we get Nick Bolton, I'm streaking down Dallas. I'm going to Collins, to Arlington, Texas, at Collins, and I'm streaking down them.
Oh God,
Oh,
see
man.
naked ass run, dude.
All you hear, yeah. That's all you hearing, bro. A whole lot of clapping, a whole lot of yelling, bro. That's all you hearing, bro.
I mean,
Shout out to bro.
shit. I mean, there's a lot of free agents. I didn't realize there were this many free agents.
Josh Palmer for a more realistic option. Josh Palmer.
Ooh.
Yeah. You
I
could
like
take a flyer on Dre Greenlaw if he leaves San Fran. I mean, he'd be a good stopgap.
If he enters the AT&T Stadium, you don't let him leave.
Oh,
or you just don't let them type of players leave.
Yeah, have Jerry Jones ask for a cup of coffee. No.
No, you leave with some paperwork signed. You leave with some signed paperwork. You get that kid in the damn stadium, bro.
I mean, realistic options, in terms of who I think Dallas could get. Probably they probably need some defensive end help. So Chase Young on a cheap deal, something like that. Maybe Bobby Wagner.
If I see Chase Young got signed, bro, I was going Frisco. I'm personally shaking Jerry Jones' hands, bro.
Could you imagine
Getting on my
pairing
knees
up?
and saying,
I'm beating his ass. What are you talking about?
Could you imagine pairing up? Could you imagine pairing up Bobby Wagner and Eric Kendricks? I mean, Eric Kendricks has been pretty good for them this year.
Bro, how old is Bobby Wagner, dude?
Noah's age.
Shit.
Damn.
He is 33? 33.
Damn!
Yeah, 33.
That guy's still kicking.
I mean, shit, he's doing good for Washington.
Bro.
Well,
I just saw a great free agent we could get.
Who?
What?
Josh Sweat. Get that boy.
Oh, that'd be a good
Bargain
pick.
deal. Bargain deal.
That'd be a good one, bro.
So, obviously my dream pick for free agency would be Trey Smith from Kansas City. I mean, you're going to, let's be real. Let's be real. You're going to need a right guard. And I don't necessarily feel 100% comfortable with Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass being the options.
I mean, what about this? You move Cooper Beebe to guard and move Brock Hoffman to his original position, center.
I mean, yeah,
You're cooking.
I would be okay with that. But Beebe was a left guard in college, so you're going to have the same issue moving him to right guard as you're having with Tyler Guyton.
Well, look, let me tell you something. with tackles and guards, you only do one kick step. You only do just a quick one. With tackle, you have to actually get leverage and bend. Guards, you don't have to get as deep as a tackle.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not gonna be a bad transition. Like it would be from right side to left side.
Or if you get Kevin Zettler.
He old. You talk about Bobby Wagner, he old as shit.
He has gray hairs on his beard. That's old.
Kevin, how old is Kevin Zettler? Fuck, man. I feel like he's been in the league forever. He's 34. Yeah, he's the same age as Bobby Wagner. And same age as me, apparently.
Don't
embrace it.
Embrace it.
I mean, shit. There's a lot of options. If you're wanting to get, if God forbid Jordan Lewis leaves, I don't want him to leave. There's not a ton of options in free agency you can get.
Asante Samuel.
Yeah.
Just stay with Kellen Carson, bro. He's gonna develop. You know what I'm saying?
Asante Samuel. I don't know, but I'm not. I wouldn't go in this free agency hoping that Kalen Carson develops. I mean, to me, that's not a smart way of doing it.
Not gonna lie, we spew this topic a lot, but we know nothing's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, fuck no, absolutely nothing is gonna happen. Jerry Jones is gonna get her hopes up.
Here's an arguments.
They're just gonna go to the little presser and say, "I like our guys."
Oh, I'm sure.
Or if I hear that statement, I might get gray hairs. I might get gray hairs.
It's literally insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
He's scarred. He's scarred from that Brandon Carr deal he gave back in 2013. He hasn't done shit since.
Did you know that was our biggest free agent signing since then?
To be fair, I would be. That was a terrible deal.
That was a bad one.
We haven't signed anybody with a longer of a contract since then.
Hey, when y'all put it like that, it is very understandable why Jerry Jones is scarred for life. Was he the one that got the OBJ catch did on, bro?
That was him.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. He used
to hold a lot, bro.
Yeah, he would hold a lot. He got burnt tons of times. I don't remember.
His name was Brandon Toastcar.
I don't remember a major free agency signing that Jerry has made since then. I mean, you guys remember when we were all excited when they finally signed Gerald McCoy and then he blew out his thigh or his quad?
Yep. That was the year I thought we were going to make the Super Bowl.
Fucking O-line for practice, bro. They put him.
But we had got it. Everson Griffin, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl too."
And Dontarie Poe, remember Dontarie Poe?
And Dontarie Poe, we were making signings there for some
Gerald
reason.
McCoy, yeah, and then he was like, "Fuck, none of those worked out. I guess I'm done." Shit. I mean,
I know he hit on.
We even signed Ha Clinton Dix. And they cut that nigga.
And George Iloka. You remember how many years Cowboys fans were beating the drum to go and get George Iloka? And then he came to Dallas and he was buns.
Oh, he didn't even.
How about George Iloka?
Right. He didn't even make it to the roster.
I think that was the same year we signed J-Ron Curse, too.
I think so. We signed J-Ron as a backup.
And I didn't think J-Ron Curse was that good, bro. Until that 2021 season, bro. Oh my gosh, he put.
We also signed, what was his name?
Alden Smith.
Randall Cobb signing was amazing.
Alden Smith. What was the other guy? DeMonte KZ and that other guy.
We traded for Robert Quinn. Is that who you're talking about?
Not Robert Quinn. It was this other guy. He played hybrid linebacker. He was a safety. He used to play for the Atlanta Falcons.
KZ. Yeah, Keanu Neal.
Yeah, Keanu Neal. Yeah, definitely that one.
I mean, that was a good. Neal played a lot of linebacker, which is pretty much what he was, anyways. KZ was a good safety for Dallas. I don't care what anybody says. He was pretty fucking good, and he's still doing good with the Steelers. I mean,
yeah.
Jerry has this weird fascination with signing players who aren't doing very good, and he somehow has found a way to get not him personally, but somehow has found a way for those players to come in and breathe second life. I mean, nobody had heard of Alden Smith for years. And then he comes to Dallas and has almost 10 sacks.
That Seahawks game was man.
Dude,
I remember that.
It's pretty bad when the free agency signings are so dry that we have to reminisce for free agency signings. And they're not
when Randy
big
Gregory
names.
came back and he turned into a beast.
Oh, yeah.
I still can't get over how David Irvin we thought he had the potential to be the greatest D tackle, bro. The greatest
for weed.
And that kid, I saw him at this chicken spot in Dallas called Henderson Chicken, bro. That nigga was fried.
You saw him? Oh my god!
It's not hard too. The kid's 6'6". I mean, God.
No, I didn't. I just did. Nick, he was still in Dallas. I didn't know he still lived there. So.
No. I'm talking about when he was playing. This was.
When he was playing.
Did he? Didn't he retire from football and open his own weed shop or something? I don't remember what he did. He retired because he got suspended. He got indefinitely suspended. And he went on like Instagram Live and was like, I'm going to open my own weed store or something. And everybody was clowning him for it.
Can we talk about how dumb of a decision Randy Gregory made?
Oh my god.
Bro, he signed the exact same deal, bro. No, it was worse.
Exact deal.
The Broncos deal was worse. They had some clause. If he didn't play a certain amount of snaps, they wasn't going to pay him. Oh my gosh. That's a terrible.
I don't get why he switched.
Well, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but apparently there was a clause in the Randy Gregory contract for Dallas that said that if he got suspended for PED usage, they would void all of his guarantees and his entire contract. And he got mad about that.
No, it was really the same. That whole thing was in the same contract with the Broncos.
Right.
I mean, think about it though. Like, imagine like you like. I'm not saying that he's like PD free, but imagine you're like grinding your ass off and you get this new deal, but they're like, hey, just in case you use PEDs, taking away your old contract. Like, why is that in there?
Well,
because he literally kept getting suspended for PED use.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just chatting.
He got mad. He absolutely threw a fit about Dallas. Adding that into his contract. Then he went to free agency and didn't get any interest. I mean, and he fucked himself because he got cut from Denver and went to Tampa and then just never showed up. So
then went to the Niners for some reason.
Right.
Oh, he was at Tampa?
No, he went to he went to the Niners first before Tampa. That's right, because he went to the Niners, had a decent season, and then got a okay contract from Tampa, and he just never showed up to training camp, so they cut him. I mean,
the only thing I missed about Randy Gregory was his come here celebration. He would lift his hand up and do that come here.
Nah, bro, he was actually a good pass rusher though. I don't know why this nut ass nigga just decided that I'm gonna sign the same exact contract, but in the state with income tax. I don't know why that nut ass nigga did that, bro.
Yeah,
he was probably high when he did it.
No, but he acted purely off of emotions, bro. That you can tell when a person act on emotions, bro.
Well, and
all the chances we gave him. Sorry.
I wonder what his agent said. Because didn't his agent?
His agent tried to fuck him. His agent even told him that the same exact thing was in the Broncos contract. Yeah, that's what came up.
His agent fired his agent when he signed the deal with the Broncos. So I don't know.
That's when he realized after he signed it. That's when he realized it was the same exact shit on the Broncos contract.
He went out and shit on all the Cowboys fans too. Oh, that didn't make him any friends.
Oh, do you guys remember when Cole Beasley went to the Bills and every time he was in the presser, all he could say was "fuck the Cowboys" or some shit, but like subliminal.
Oh yeah,
he was an all pro. I can't see he was an all pro with the Bills.
He was pretty good with the Bills.
He was.
I mean,
he was hooping.
I remember watching videos about about Cole Beasley and the Cowboys trainers and coaches had to basically talk him into coming back to training camp. It was like his first year, and he wanted to quit. They ended up talking him into coming back, and he came back and made the roster. So it's like, dude, I get that you didn't get a deal from the Cowboys because you were $1 million and 5 years old for a wide receiver, but it's a business. If you're going to take it personally, then that's a personal problem. Cowboys aren't going to show any loyalty to you. It's a business.
I'll never forget his. Okay.
My fault.
I'll never forget his catch on near New Year's, or was it against the Giants in 2018?
Oh yeah.
What he did against his helmet.
Yeah.
Or his back.
Yeah, and it looked like he didn't even get in the end zone, but they said it was a touchdown.
Oh, you talking about his knee went down? Yeah.
That shit was tough.
Man.
That was 2018. That was a 2018 season. That's when he went into the year as wide receiver 1, and then we got Cooper.
Hopefully
I still don't know why
next
we
year.
had him.
Hopefully next year we
Still
can
don't know we had that
reminisce.
kid.
We can say, hey guys.
Oh yeah, next year gonna be the same thing.
Hey guys, remember when we signed Trey Smith? That was awesome, right?
Right.
Hey guys, remember?
Watch that kid turn to the worst guard in football if we signed the kid.
Probably.
It's bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen.
We'll probably.
Right when we think we got a good free agent signing, the kid turns into fucking. Shit. Adrian Smith.
A number 2 I wouldn't mind would be Darius Slayton. I think he'd be a realistic option. Maybe somebody who'd be a stopgap, maybe. Sign a 1-year deal, not with the Giants, and, just kind of try and capitalize. I would love T. Higgins, but I think he's gonna want too much money.
Yeah, we don't have the money for that.
He's going to the Patriots.
Let me look up how much cap space is Dallas gonna have. You guys want to take over?
Did we sign Micah this year?
Oh, we're just gonna use it all for Micah. I ain't gonna lie.
So y'all think?
You know how much money we have to spend to use all the cap space for Micah though? They spend like 50 million a year.
Yeah.
50 to 60 million.
I feel like he'll get 35 million a year. He'll be all right.
It depends. They're gonna tell him they're gonna do some free agency signings.
Oh yeah. I hope we do some free agency signings, but why do I hope? It won't happen. But damn, 2020 was the year we were picking up free agents. They weren't the best, but we were signing niggas. I feel like shit.
Do you think there's a possibility that Michael doesn't,
odd year,
or that we don't sign Michael?
Every odd year or so, we always
there is a possibility that we might trade him. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
it's a possibility. It's a possibility that we might even trade CD. Just saying.
Nah, bro. Holy clip for him.
They will have no offense at all.
Sebastion, do you forget the team we play for? I mean, we root for. We don't play for the kids now, but we root for them.
Sometimes I reminisce and be like, damn. Not reminisce, but I think like, dang, other teams, damn, they have fun. Like other people that root for them, like the fans. I'll be like, what would it be like to be them?
I'll be so jealous when I see the Eagles get all these players, bro. Even if they're not good, they still try.
I get jealous of my boy Rel because he gets to see the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, and I've never seen it.
The fact we have potential and we never can fulfill it. That's what sucks.
That's all we do. We draft potential. That's it. We have potential.
Like our team is every year our team is a what if what would have happened. It's every single year. That's what gets us.
Okay, so the Cowboys will have just under $20 million available in 2025. That is before any kind of restructures, anything that they might do to free up more. They can free up, apparently they can free up upwards of $20 million in cap space. So they could have close to $40 million in cap space.
Let's restructure Dak right now.
Restructure Dak. You could.
I know Dak just got that.
You can restructure Dak, restructure CeeDee Lamb if you want. I mean, there's ways you can get that contract or that cap space number up. Now, whether or not they'll do it, who knows?
They always restructure contracts though, so it's going to happen.
And we restructure Zach's so we could get a little cap.
No. So if
Oh,
Zach
that is
Martin,
free.
if Zach Martin retires this year, he will forfeit a good majority of his contract back. So that will be some of it as well. That'll be some returned as well. He won't
Zach,
return the guarantees for this year, but he will free up his contract.
Zach,
Something
so
that
we
I
did you.
didn't even notice oh my shit, man. In 2027, the Dallas Cowboys are projected to have $156 million in cap space.
That's when the TV deal kick in.
Oh,
Like a
Kind of. No, not necessarily. So remember when they signed Dak Prescott, they pretty much all of his major money is in the first like 2 or 3 years. They did the exact
first
same
contract?
thing. No, not his first contract, his second one. So they re-signed him to his second contract. He was still in the first or in that contract, but that last year took over in the new contract. So basically what the Cowboys do for whatever reason is they, instead of backloading the contract, they front load it. So they put pretty much all of the money in the first 2 or 3 years. They did the same
That's
thing with
smart.
CeeDee Lamb. It is smart if you're wanting to
Ooh, that
build down
is.
the road. But if you're like the Eagles or any of these other teams that want to compete right now, it's smarter for them.
see, that's our problem. We don't want to compete now.
I mean,
we going to compete never.
100 and,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, 150. Imagine if let's say that Dak finishes out his contract. Okay, let's say we don't have a rookie or anything like that. $156 million in cap space. I mean, you could rebuild your team with that amount of money. I mean, that's what the Bears
He's
do.
not going to want to rebuild though.
No, I get that. I'm not saying it in like a literal term, saying rebuild, but I'm saying that's where you could add a ton to quickly improve your team.
You realize the money's going to go down once we re-sign Osa and Bland. and other
Yes.
players.
So that's the other thing is we've got pretty major players coming up for contracts. So Deron Bland, you have Jordan Lewis, Osa if you re-sign him. Micah is going to eat up a good majority of that money. So it really depends on how. Obviously, we're not going to go into 2027 with $156 million, but
Probably like 70 mil.
maybe
That's
60
still
or
even
70.
crazier.
That's still a really good amount to have. And if you don't spend it, there's no way you can spend $160 million on bargain bin deals. There's no way. I don't know what
Maybe
they're
that's our
planning.
year. Maybe that's when it's our year.
Maybe.
2 years.
It's San Francisco.
Maybe that's when it's our time to shine, baby.
Yo, if San Francisco doesn't pay Brock Purdy the money he doesn't deserve, let's go get him.
Oh no, nah,
What do you
fuck
mean?
that.
They don't pay the money
Develop.
he doesn't deserve.
Develop.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in Brock Purdy. I mean,
Why not?
how much better
Because he
is
won.
Brock Purdy than Dak Prescott? I get he's younger.
Like-
He's not better.
He's not good, better than him. Everybody wants to say that, but no.
I mean, look at his situation, bro. Like, besides
the
this year,
49ers
bro, he's
are
been
begging for
having
Dak Prescott.
If he doesn't have his all pros,
everywhere.
he's a bitch.
Just remember, the same 49ers team that Brock Purdy is currently quarterbacking, Jimmy Garoppolo did. We see where
Yeah.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Garoppolo is.
Garoppolo took it to
This
he took
don't.
it to the Super Bowl.
Twice. So, I'm
I
I'm
mean,
not
Brock Purdy took it to one.
Well,
yeah, with
actually,
a
Jimmy Garoppolo
star-studded
took him to one
cast.
Super Bowl.
a cast.
You think Purdy's getting he's going to become the new highest paid?
I'm sure he will.
Yes, just because of the market.
That's how the market is.
Like
Yeah,
when
it
Dak
was.
Prescott was the highest paid for only a year, it's either gonna be probably Purdy or who else need a contract? I'm sure we're gonna find out pretty soon.
I think Purdy the last guy. Really.
I think
No,
Purdy's.
two already got
Sam
paid.
Darnold. Look at
Oh
Sam
yeah,
Darnold.
I don't think
He's
Sam
not
Darnold
gonna
will
become
reset the
that
market
paid.
though. I don't think he'll reset
He's
it.
probably gonna get 200.
Yeah,
probably gonna get
he'll get
200.
up
Yeah.
there. I don't think there is a
We were talking
quarterback
about just 200.
that is going to
It's just
reset the
Purdy.
market besides Purdy.
Did Tua get a contract? I
Yep,
forgot.
Tua got a big
Yeah, he got
contract.
paid.
It's really going to depend on how much Russ and Sam Darnold command.
Russ?
Yeah, it's. I
Russ
mean,
is
those are the
crazy.
only two free agent quarterbacks that are going to be of
But
note.
reset the market?
So
No.
let's say
I'm
San Fran-
not saying resetting the market. I'm saying it's going to be dependent on what they get. Is how the market will progress.
So
And
San Fran, do they have to sign Brock Purdy?
yes,
Like, if they don't, what is he gonna do?
Free agency.
that is a good question. I mean, they're
No,
well.
but like free agency. But how much of a demand is Brock Purdy though?
That is
Oh,
true.
Not a
yeah.
lot.
I mean, I wouldn't sign Brock Purdy, not for a massive, massive deal.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're like, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like,
They're not
So
going
he's
to.
gonna go to McDonald's.
Basically, you're saying they're not going to bid against themselves. I mean,
They can give
Yeah.
They could give that kid a hometown discount. I guarantee he's gonna sign because that's the only thing that's probably gonna offer him, bro.
and like, what other team is gonna offer him that though? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Like, it's like the 49ers are kind of in a hard place because there's no way they're looking at Brock Purdy like, you know what? That guy is like, that's our future. Like, that's our star. Like,
I mean, it's
I
kind of like
mean, for a 7th round pick, he outlived expectations.
Definitely.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, you look at that as like, how confident can you be saying that's my QB?
I
Like,
mean,
for what he's
Confident,
done.
not gonna lie.
For what he's done, you gotta like think, yeah, he deserves something. But like reset
He
the
deserves
market money.
200, not the heights paid. 200, yeah.
it's kind
Because
of
that's
like
just the range.
it's kind of like Sam Darnold. I mean, if he leaves Minnesota, where's he going to go? I mean, there's the Jets and the Steelers. That's the only two that I can think of, unless he goes to the Saints or stays with Minnesota.
So you're saying both of them will be McDonald's workers?
No.
Shit. Hey, so I mean, speaking of Darnold,
San Fran's probably gonna resign Purdy, and Minnesota's probably gonna resign Donald.
if the Vikings make a deep playoff push or even go to the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold, what do you do? What do you do if you're Minnesota? I mean, shit, they just drafted a rookie in the
They
first
said
round.
they're gonna open some things for him to get traded.
They're
talking about trading him.
That's crazy.
JJ McCarthy.
I feel bad for McCarthy because he
He did have a season-ending injury.
He had.
That's not on him.
I don't feel that McCarthy was a first-round talent, anyways, and so Minnesota kind of just stumbled into how good Sam Darnold is. But Sam Darnold's done this before, where he's had a really good year and then fell apart. So
I mean, but Kevin O'Connell's a great coach, though.
he is.
So let's
and,
not.
And Darnold is around a great team. So I mean, he could flourish there.
He went from the Jets to the Panthers to what team? The 49ers.
Niners, yeah.
So, yeah, bro. Anybody from the Jets would fail, bro. There's not a quarter. Aaron Rodgers would age more than what he did in Green Bay with the New York Jets, bro.
The last great Jets quarterback.
I don't even think
Joe
Jesus Christ would have to put up a fight to save that team, bro. That team, terrible.
Joe Namath cursed them. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Namath.
Joe Namath? Yeah. But I don't know what team. I don't know a quarterback that could save the Jets, bro.
Me.
Nobody can save the Jets.
Blue 42. Kill.
You're
JDA lightning bolt for the Jets.
You're getting sacked, buddy.
Hey, Justin, check your Insta when you get a chance. I just moved this into the state of the NFL. I just moved this into the state of the NFL since we're pretty much talking about that. So, I mean, There's really not. There's really not any major teams. I mean, I could maybe the Browns, but they're kind of stuck with Deshaun Watson, so they can't really do anything there. New Orleans, but they're stuck with Derek Carr. So it really is just between. It really is just between fucking Pittsburgh and Minnesota for Sam Darnold, and the same thing with Brock Purdy. It's San Francisco or it's Pittsburgh. That's about it. I don't think anybody's going to the Jets.
Pittsburgh.
Could you imagine? God,
Bro.
That's sad.
All right, so
Someone do
Caib,
a jersey swap.
I gotta ask you, bro.
What's up?
How about the SMU? How about SMU, bro? What happened?
Yeah, we haven't had an episode since that.
We ain't had an
Oh
episode.
my god, dude! I completely
Let
skipped
the
those
youngest-
topics. Oh my
Nothing
god!
I can say about SMU is gonna make me like ever downplay them.
What the fuck is
Y'all
a
went
Southern
in here.
Methodist University?
I didn't know, bro.
You got-
I didn't know we
You
were
go to
talking about all
Norfolk.
the games.
Hold on. Time out. This nigga
It's
go to Norfolk.
Norfolk. It's Norfolk. Say it right.
Exactly. So I can't. If I don't know it, then
Norfolk.
that means it's
No,
irrelevant.
no. You know it now.
Hey, no what?
What's up?
Hold on.
Sebastion, you like TC, bro. I don't want to hear it. You like TC, bro.
And I'm a
You like-
Virginia
you like-
Tech fan person. So
Bro, TCU's made it to a championship more than SMU had.
It was a Cinderella story. It was a-
And
a
that Cinderella
I wish
story
I
got
could say the
lit
same
on
thing.
fire in the
Didn't-
national
dude, didn't your
championship.
quarterback throw like 2 pick sixes, bro?
That is true.
Okay, look.
sixes
Kevin
and
Jennings-
another
Max Duggan
he
could
threw-
never.
he
Kevin
threw a
Jennings
third
is
interception.
bad.
Hold on, time. Can I stick up for my son?
No, dude.
No.
He's from South Dallas, bro, and he's a good quarterback. I don't give a fuck. No one trying to say about Kevin Jennings. Kid's good. He's going to be a great quarterback. It's just no one expected us to be this good, bro, and to get this far. Rather, no one expected it.
But
So
you
the
all
fact that we
wouldn't.
did that,
SMU
Hold on,
wouldn't have been in the
listen. Any better.
playoffs, though. If it wasn't
Hold
for the
on, listen,
expanded
though.
playoffs. I'm listening. All
Bro,
right, my bad.
They're not gonna let you
a lot
hit,
of teams
dude.
would be in,
At all.
a lot of teams would be in the playoffs. Arizona State wouldn't even sniff it. So what's the point we're making?
That's a
Shit, or
fucking.
Georgia.
That's a team that I wish actually beat fucking.
I wish they won.
I wish they won so
But
bad.
SMU, bro, it's nothing y'all can say that can make me go against my team, bro. I'm really
Obviously,
proud of how they. I'm really proud of that team.
Kevin
What you
Jennings,
said,
get him
bro?
out of here. Subway worker.
Nigga, yeah, Kevin Jennings is cold, bro. It's just Penn State. That environment is just unbeatable, bro. That's
bro, name
one
a
of the-
quarterback who's thrown 2 pick sixes this college football playoff.
He called Kevin Jennings a subway worker.
Bro, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all haven't watched SMU, then you
Nah, bro,
Kevin
Subway's too
my
good for him, bro. He works at Jimmy John's, bro.
Oh my shit, man, that was
No.
great. Dude,
Firehouse subs.
this fucking this college football playoff, the expanded playoff has been a dud. I mean, all these old
What?
teams, it's been a dud, man. None of the nobody.
What?
Airball.
Fuck you mean airball?
I like
None
it.
of these
Airball.
teams. It's still the big four. It's still the big four that have beaten the shit
What?
out of all of these teams.
You thought Georgia was gonna lose
You
to Notre
smoking
Dame.
dick?
So you sit here and say
Notre Dame beat
was
Georgia was
Georgia?
crazy, man. You gotta admit.
Georgia
Oregon.
didn't have their
Hold on,
starting
Georgia,
quarterback.
Oregon.
They're still Georgia though.
What?
You think Penn State is? You thought Penn State was gonna be in the top 4?
Yeah.
Over
They
SMU,
played-
yeah. Over fucking SMU, yes.
They have a
You are a
cakewalk.
Did you think
Kentucky
Ohio
fan.
State was going
Hold
to beat
on.
down
I
I
Oregon?
don't matter what fan I
Just-
am. I can't sniff the playoffs, but I sure as shit can fucking criticize them. It's been a dud. None of these fucking teams did anything.
Dude,
They were blown out. All of these starting teams got blown out.
Okay, but you
Arizona
start
Arizona
off with
State
that.
is the one exception to it. Arizona State
didn't
came in
start
and
off with that.
played great.
Arizona State earned that. They earned.
They
that.
did,
They
yes, and I'll
deserved
give
it.
them that. But I'm
No,
saying
no. Scatterboot earned that.
Okay.
Arizona State didn't do shit.
I'm giving
No,
I'll
Sam
give
Levitt,
I'll give
we
Arizona
all watch
State.
the game. You can't.
Look at it.
You
Hang
can't sit
on.
here and tell me that
Let me-
Arizona State quarterback.
Let me pull this up real quick.
Bro, I didn't know you were an Arizona State fan, Caib. Stick to your team,
Bro,
bro.
Arizona, it's good, bro. Arizona State is a good team, bro.
Bro, no.
I didn't think that was that good.
Let me look at this real
Man.
quick. Let me pull it
But
up.
did you really think Ohio State was going to beat down Oregon like that?
No,
Yeah,
but
I think
Oregon
I don't
Oregon
know,
was the
that
number
was
one
something-
It was
seed.
the most pre-
Ohio State was the number
it was
2
the most
seed.
predictable shit. It was the most
What?
predictable shit, in my opinion.
Ohio State was
Oh.
the number 8 seed, bro. What are you talking about?
Let me look at this.
He's talking about Oregon was number 1.
No, we
Sebastian, you might
said
have CT.
number 1 and Ohio State.
You might have. I don't know what you hearing that got you confused for that one. I don't know.
You have CT thinking that SMU was
You
any
have
good.
dementia. You have dementia all times. You're shaking right now.
It's just
Your
insane.
hands are shaking.
No, I don't know why you're laughing, bro. Where's your team at?
Look, they're sitting on the couch. Okay, look. So
This nigga's a TCU fan, bro. You can't. No, this nigga
Bro,
talk
we've
to you
been
like
to a
this,
championship
we're,
game
we're
longer
better.
than any. Dude,
We're better. They're
hold on,
better than
hold on.
Kentucky. I can't-
Justin, I'm sorry for the random stray, but you go to Norfolk. I don't even. Where is that?
Norfolk.
Where even is that? What football team is that?
It's called.
Hey,
It's an
Michael Vick
FCS
coaching
team.
it.
That's why you never heard of him.
What is
Michael
your head
Vick-
coach doing?
Michael Vick just got there.
First of all, he just got there. He's a first head coach. I wasn't even talking bad about TCU. So what's the straight for?
Hold on. What's his legal record?
Yo, I'm gonna beat your ass.
What?
I'm gonna beat your ass right now.
What's his record in the courtroom?
Shut up. He is from my area. I will not let you disrespect
He
him.
said, "What's his legal record, bro?"
Jesus.
Caib, shut the fuck up.
Look. All right. Listen.
Bruh.
Out of all 4 of the first games that were played, the only close game in the college football playoffs was Clemson versus Texas. That was a close game. Tennessee versus Ohio State was a 20-point game. SMU versus Penn State was a 20-point game, blowout. And Notre Dame and Indiana was a blowout.
Hold on.
And
She
in-
just had the same exact 20-point game. We said SMU, he decided to add a blowout. Shut up,
Well, they got
bro.
blown out. In Indiana and Notre Dame,
say that,
Indiana was getting blown the hell out before they made a late comeback to make it 17, but it was way
Don't
too
give me
late.
that.
Ohio
Bro,
State
I
and Oregon was a
forgot.
blowout.
They were in the playoffs.
Penn State and Boise State was a blowout. Notre Dame and Georgia, that was a blowout. Now, the only thing I'll say is the expanded playoffs just didn't do anything. It didn't make that big wow factor. There was no Cinderella runs. There was nothing that really kicked it out of the ordinary. What do you mean what? There was nobody. Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, and Notre Dame. Those are the top 4.
Okay, dude, all the teams with first round byes got eliminated, bro. What do you mean this is some dud?
Hold on,
Okay,
to be
because-
honest, Boise State,
oh, because
did
Oregon
Boise
State-
earned.
They didn't earn that shit.
So Georgia,
Boise State earned to be top 4.
without their starting quarterback, got blown out by Notre Dame. I didn't see that
Okay,
coming.
Carson Beck is not a game changer, bro.
He's better
Chill
than their
out.
fucking backup quarterback.
Obviously, but he was not the main
Georgia had a
focal
lot of
point.
drops, though. Georgia had a lot of drops. So
They had a lot of drops. I'm not saying that it was completely unwatchable. I'm just saying it didn't have the intended effect that everybody thought it was going to have. Arizona State didn't make this big run. They didn't.
Little gunner Stockton.
my fault.
Stop whispering in my
What the
ear.
fuck was that?
Bro.
Y'all ain't hear that video? Little John Stockton. Little John.
Who is okay? Let's
No.
move on to the next round, bro. Jesus.
So
I'm gonna put you in a blender, Sebastian.
Texas and Arizona State,
Bro, you go
Ohio
to
State and
Norfolk
Oregon,
University, bro.
Penn State and
Norfolk.
Boise State, and Notre Dame and Georgia.
Mm.
See, 3 of those were blowouts. One of them was a close game.
BTAs.
Yeah.
Kind of like the SMU game.
3
Yeah, we like the-
3 of them
you
were
got
belt to
dick in your
ass.
mouth today.
So
Belt to ass.
now it's Texas versus Ohio State and Penn State versus Notre Dame. Both games, I think.
You're telling me those aren't good matchups?
No,
bro?
they are.
Come on.
They are good match. I never once said that they weren't good matchups.
So why
just,
you bitch you like this playoff has been a dud?
They have been a dud for the expanded playoffs, not for the top 4. If they had not
I don't
changed
know
it,
his element. Oh, I love this type of know what he
if they've not changed, if they didn't change, it's basically didn't
This is
change
black energy,
because
Noah.
the only change was Oregon
Hold on, time out.
getting eliminated.
Fuck you mean this is black energy? Hold on now. Hold on.
So the top
I'm
4
gonna say
teams,
this is
the
Mexican.
top 4
If I say
teams,
this is
Sebastian,
Mexican energy.
are you telling me the top 4 teams right now, outside of Notre Dame, which is the one outlier,
Yeah, nigga.
are not the top 4 teams in the country.
What?
And they weren't the top 4 teams in the country.
There is no
Indiana, there is no SMU, there is no Tennessee. None of those teams made it out of the first round, and they all got blown the hell out.
Yeah, tell that nigga.
So what's?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it won't produce Cinderella runs and make it better. There's no downside to having more teams. But that was my point. It was a dud. There was nothing there.
What?
This is the first year of it.
Dude, no Georgia.
I get that it's the first year, but it doesn't change how football is played. I'm just saying it didn't move the needle at all. It didn't give the intended effect of hoping that a team would make a Cinderella run. Indiana was extremely good.
It didn't give the racism. It didn't give the racism. It didn't give the racism.
Bro, Noah, what the fuck?
I've finished. I'm done.
If that's racism, I need more of that.
What? No.
No, why you finished, bro?
You said I'm finished, I'm done. And then it was silent.
I'm done. I just...
bro, it needs to be more racism in college football, bro.
Just be happy I'm an SMU fan.
With this expanded playoff, who's up next year to get blown the hell out in the first round?
SMU.
Kentucky ain't go to the playoffs, man. It'd probably be Louisville, though. I'm not going to lie. They were pretty good this year.
Colorado, sleeper. They're going to get there. No. If they ever touch playoffs, which I think they might...
They can't play in big games, so no.
Bro, if they can't do it with Travis or Shador, they're not doing it, bro.
That's crazy. Travis will never, ever know about college football playoffs.
He won't. That is true.
Caleb Williams didn't know
a lot of things now. He knows a lot of things
true
now.
As well. Caleb Williams was on Oklahoma before he went to USC.
Let's make that a topic real quick.
Oklahoma didn't go to the playoffs, though.
How about I move your topic?
Oh, they didn't. That's right.
What?
Yeah, no, I know football.
That's right.
You don't know.
You're right. You're 100% right. I don't know football at all.
Yeah, Caib's a football savant.
Look, all I'm saying is 2026.
I didn't even go to college.
2026 is Kentucky's year. We're going to the college. We're winning the Natty.
See the way how you
and we're gonna go up against Norfolk.
You don't believe it. But we're FBS team. We can't go into the national championship.
Well, they'll find a way. They'll go D1.
We are D1.
Okay, you know what I mean.
FCS can't go to the what's that shit called? I mean,
they can go to a bowl game.
Holy CTE! Oh my god,
this is horrible.
I don't know anything about college football.
CTE is acting up.
Look,
this is what cheering for SMU does to a motherfucker.
Look, we can't even give Miles shit about his Clemson take, saying they were gonna give belt to ass to Texas.
Hey Miles, Clemson's ass. Damn, he's not here.
Bro,
he's not here.
We left him in 2024, bro.
He's not here.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on.
I mean,
tell that nigga DM.
So
that's gonna be racist.
Who's winning the Natty? That's the real question.
Kentucky,
Ohio State.
Man, if you don't stop talking about my Kentucky Wildcats like that, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Kentucky.
I don't even know who our quarterback is right now. God damn it, our fucking quarterback just retired from football.
Listen, if Kentucky wins a national championship in the next 5 years,
bro, get off the mic.
Yes,
and I can't even understand what you're saying.
Hold on. How you hush? That is
out my ear.
I can't even understand what you're saying. Oh, Jesus Christ, Sebastion. So I mean, fucking, I don't even remember what I was saying. God damn it, Caib. I think it'll probably be Texas. That's my prediction. I give up.
Alabama will make a comeback. Ugh.
Ew. Alabama. Do they even have a quarterback anymore?
I don't know.
Russell, Duncanville boy, Keelan Russell, just down the street. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Keelan Russell gonna be a dog.
Texas and Penn State could be an interesting matchup for the Natty.
Notre
don't-
Dame's going to come back even better.
I don't want to see Ohio State in the national title.
Notre Dame play style is not sustainable to win championships.
Well, they've made it through 2 rounds.
Hey,
Yeah, so
motherfucker!
that team's pretty sustainable to me.
They played Gunnar Stockton and Curtis. Roach.
But it was such an issue when I said that Georgia was not. Oh, but what's the double standard, man?
I don't
What the
like.
fuck?
Hold on. Listen. I don't like Carson Beck. That's the problem. I don't like Carson
But
Beck.
you all were
Nobody
just
likes
saying
Carson
that
Beck.
Georgia was the number 2 seed, and so suddenly they're not good enough to beat Notre Dame.
You look me in my eye. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. I'm right and you're wrong. All right. that's wrong.
Shit, I mean,
But what are y'all predictions? Who's going to Cincinnati?
I think Ohio State gonna pull it. I don't know who's gonna make it out of Penn State play Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, baby. We get it.
I got Penn State had a cupcake run, so it's gonna be Ohio State and Penn State.
For sure.
so did Notre Dame, according to you.
I got Texas, Notre Dame.
I just want to be racist, bro.
I got Texas. I think Texas will take it.
That defense is
Nah,
just
Quinn
so...
Ewers is Quinn Ewers in the
After
second.
you saw that
second
Arizona
half.
State game, really, bro? You really think Texas is gonna win it all?
Yes.
Well, who do you got?
Arizona State's a great football team.
What do you mean? Who do I got? I have Ohio State. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my god.
They
I don't
beat
want to
Ohio
see
State
Ohio
last
State
year.
win it. I mean, I
Let's
know
do
it
it.
can. I know it's probably gonna happen, but I don't want to see that shit.
It's not a team on a player on that football team that can guard Jeremiah Smith and Abuka, bro. It's not a player on that football field that can put paws on those kids, bro. It's not a person on that field beside a gunshot. It's not a person in that stadium that can guard those two
What?
kids beside a shotgun, bro. It's not a person, bro. Just letting y'all know.
I mean,
My Texas
sure,
is close.
I guess.
You bro's talking to no one.
I mean, what are we supposed to say about that? I guess, sure, why not? I think it'll be Texas. I think it'll be Texas,
Texas, Notre Dame. Book it.
and then Norfolk next year versus Kentucky for the national.
Norfolk! I don't know.
Whatever,
How many
man.
times I just said.
Some FBS school that nobody cares about. How about that? Is that
They
better?
will. Oh, you
Bro.
will care. You will
Bro,
care.
I ain't gonna
You mark my words.
I know I pretended to not know who Norfolk is, but they're one of the best HBCUs in America.
Bro, you're not gonna get on the team, bro. Nobody knows who Norfolk is, bro.
They're gonna let me
Uh,
get
Bastard,
them.
I'll beat
They're
your
gonna
ass.
let
I
me
swear I will.
Bro, you only go there. That's why. That's why you only
That's
know
not.
the team.
I don't root for them. I'm a Virginia Tech fan first, man. That's just my school. I go.
Hold on, your ass can't even talk about no football. You can't talk. You have no saying right now.
I'm not trying to talk about football right now, man. I'm just a spectator.
I'm just a spectator. He's an NPC right now.
Bro,
But
we're
fuck
all
SMU,
spectators,
yes
bro.
sir. Fuck Kevin Jennings. He's gonna be a firehouse love worker. Then he'll get a
God
subway.
damn.
Hey, bro, don't take my
He'll be all-
joke, bro. That's mine.
He'll be an
Mine.
all-star
That is
in
wild.
Subway fast food worker.
Bro.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, all
Burger King Employee of
I
the
can't
Year.
wait until Kentucky plays next year and I get so much shit for being a Kentucky fan. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, and SMU
I'm
will
right
win
now.
also.
Hey, you realize we put Bill to ass at TCU this year, right?
Oh,
How many national championships does SMU have?
More than you.
the same amount as TCU.
No, we actually.
Which is
I think
what?
we have more than TCU
How many
because
do you
Eric Dickerson. I'm looking it up.
have? Bro, come on.
We won 3.
Ooh,
Ooh, 3 natties?
Damn.
I looked up TCU. They said they have 2. And guess when? Hold on, y'all want to know what TCU recent? Oh God, he left. He didn't want to hear that shit. He saw the last time TCU won a championship, segregation was still happening. All right,
my God.
1935 and
1938.
38. Ooh, yikes.
There's just
Racism.
Sebastian left.
Racism was a thing, baby.
Get this nigga back in here.
Nah, get him
That
back in
is
here.
funny
Yeah.
as shit. Oh my God. I mean, hey,
But
2010 they did pretty good apparently.
so are we gonna
Yeah.
move to the state of the NFL?
Well, we were pretty much in it. So I don't know if Sebastian's coming back or not. Who is? We've already seen a couple of coaches get fired this year in the NFL. I can't even transition very well. We've already seen a couple of coaches be fired in the NFL. Welcome back,
Hey Sebastian,
Sebastian.
hold on. Guess who's back here? Hey Sebastian, the last time you was the TCU won the damn championship, us black people getting blown with water hose for just entering a store. So you look at here about talking about my football team. You look at here, pal. Martin Luther King was just got born in 1930 something. That's the last time y'all won. All right. So you back up my football team because we won in 82, 81, 82. All right. All right. That's all I had to say.
Okay, so
This
We've
is
already-
his profile.
so that is an amazing profile. Fuck, I got to get through this topic, man. So we've already seen a couple of NFL coaches be fired. We saw Robert Saleh was fired from the Jets, and Matt Eberflus was fired from the Chicago Bears. Surprisingly, Doug Peterson has not been fired from Jacksonville, and Antonio Pierce is still hanging on to his job in Oakland or Las Vegas.
First year. It's his first year, though.
Antonio, well, it's been bad. It's been an
Ain't
extremely
he
bad
been in
year.
the system
Well,
this whole time?
Bro, Dan Campbell first year was terrible. A lot of coaches' first years are terrible.
That's true. That's true. I don't think they should fire him, but they, it's the Raiders, so there's a
The players
always a
like
possibility.
the players like Pierce, bro. And plus, if you look at their games, all of them pretty much been either competitive or close. Like the Kansas City game, just quarterback, bro.
Or the Ravens?
Who
So-
had the
Just to finish off the topic a little bit, or the introduction of the topic, who's going to be the next head coach fired? Who do you
Doug
guys
Peterson.
think?
Doug Peterson?
Yeah,
Doug Peterson.
I think it's going to be Peter. I mean, can't. Who else
No,
would be
Dennis
on the
Allen
hot
already
seat?
got fired.
I mean,
Mike
Tyronn
McCarthy.
he's not really on the hot seat though. That's kind of cheating because his contract is expiring.
Jared
So
Mayo.
yeah,
No, Gerard, bro, it's his first
Gerard
year,
Mayo.
bro.
I don't care.
It
Plus,
don't-
players like him, bro.
it don't necessarily matter if it's their first year. There are one and done
You gotta
coaches.
look at this. You also gotta look at this though. He showed potential. Yes, his defense played lights out a lot. They were competitive in a lot of their games. Yes, it's just a lack of talent. Patriots had the least talented roster in the whole NFL, and they competed their asses off in most of them, in most of the games. Is that not a fact?
Who's the Panthers head coach?
Oh, he's
Dave
Dave.
Canales.
He's actually a good coach in my opinion.
Dave Canales?
Yeah, I'd keep him.
Yeah, I keep Gerard Mayo, bro.
I mean,
'Cause
really, the
Patriots
only-
been competitive.
Really, the only major one that is going to get fired, unless the Jaguars fuck it up, is going to be Jacksonville. I mean, maybe I could see like a surprise firing in like Shane Steichen, for Indianapolis.
Oof.
I don't agree with it, but I could definitely see Jim Irsay doing that.
They're just so average.
I know it's like
It's because Anthony Richardson either chooses to be the best quarterback ever or the absolute worst you've ever seen.
He
You know
should
what I'm
have
saying?
never got picked high, bro.
No, he should have. I've seen once I saw that throw off of that 60-yard throw off of one leg. Oh yeah, he has something that they can work on. Not gonna lie, just give him time. He hasn't played a lot of football. Even with 2 seasons in, he only played like 15 games, bro. So give him some time. He's going to be a good one. We got blinded by Dak Prescott and all these other good rookie quarterbacks first year that we don't understand how much longer it takes for an actual rookie quarterback to like catch on, bro. So just give the quarterback some time, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey,
Just
expert.
sidetracking for a moment. I just apparently looked at my live center for my TikTok live, and somebody gifted me 27 diamonds? I have no idea what that means.
Get some
Anyway,
soul.
it's cool.
Get
We're,
soul.
I want a percentage.
Thank you
bro.
for the gift.
No.
Thanks for the subs.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Dang,
Yes,
it's so
yes, yes.
good. Yes. Yeah.
No, it's so good.
Podcast so
Ball.
good. Yes.
So there's
Shut up.
there's really not any coaches other than Jacksonville that are on the crazy hot seat, besides like Antonio Pierce and Jared Mayo. Somebody on
There you
who said this? Oh fucking Colin Coward said that Sean McDermott is on the hot seat. I don't know.
Brian Dable too is on the hot seat.
Right?
Yeah, that's
or
true.
Nick Sirianni.
I don't see why.
Sirianni would never be on the hot seat.
Yeah, I don't know why Sirianni would be on the hot seat.
As much as I hate that kid, he would never be on the hot seat, bro.
I just hate the guy. That's why.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we all do.
Tennessee as well. Brian Callahan. I mean, he's
He's a good coach. He's a good coach.
He's got fucking Will Levis as his quarterback. Of course, he can't succeed.
This big right now, this nigga.
Bro, just as a one decision, I feel like Raheem Morris will be gone after one more year.
Raheem
I
Morris should
didn't-
have been going.
I didn't like that hire. It was like, you've done that before, and it didn't work. So why did you bring him back? And
If the Falcons are a poverty franchise.
Oh, Ben Johnson to the Falcons might be the worst thing to ever happen to the NFL.
that would be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
If the Falcons get an offensive coach, bro, all them niggas gonna be cold.
Bijan gonna be used as a missile.
No, Bijan's already being used good. That's the scary part.
Out of the head coaches, I think the two that'll be gone for sure, and one of them I don't want. I think Doug Peterson will be gone from the Jacksonville Jaguars, but I think Brian Dable.
We're signing him.
I think Dable will be gone from the Giants. I don't think
I wouldn't mind Dave.
I don't think he should be gone, but I think he probably will be.
Would y'all mind bringing Dable in with a piece of paperwork and a cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee? Yes, sir.
And a baby back rib.
McCarthy.
That's like a baby.
Yeah, let's get him fat again.
Do what?
Let's get him
bro, he
fat
lost
again.
some
Like,
weight.
let's get Brian Dable fat again, bro. Like he was in his bag when he was fat, bro.
Fats, one coach of the year. and shit.
Heart attack Dable. Heart attack Dable, baby. Cardiac arrest. She sold him cardiac.
Dable, if you watch this,
Cardiac
I'm not a
arrest.
fat shaver. I just,
He
Hey,
ain't
Dable,
gonna
I'm
watch
fat,
this,
bro.
man. And fuck Dable. Fuck him. What do y'all think about Rex Ryan
the
wanting
one
to
that-
come back and be a head coach?
No!
Why not?
No!
Why not?
No!
Come on.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
Fuck him.
It's gonna be Jason Witten getting hired, bro.
I'd rather get his
Tell me,
brother.
if the coach is gonna get hired, it's gonna be Jason
Man,
Witten.
look, Rex Ryan went to 2 AFC championships with the Jets with Mark Sanchez. And he didn't even deserve to be fired.
Oh, don't
It's 'cause,
disrespect
like-
my goat like that. My
Mark
Italian
Sanchez?
YN. Yes.
Bro's Italian.
Oh, Sanchez is Mexican, I ain't gonna lie.
Sanchez is buns. He was buns with the Jets. He
You know
just,
what? What's your career
Bro.
sentence, man?
just
What that
had.
Thanksgiving he had when he was with the Eagles against us, I remember as a kid, that boy was balling.
I guess.
You don't remember that?
I mean, as a backup, yeah.
Airball. Airball.
Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm trying here. Like, damn.
I mean, I think he should get another chance. I don't really get why he got blacklisted
From Mark
from the
Sanchez?
league. No, not Mark Sanchez. Fucking Rex Ryan. I think he should. I think he should get another chance. I don't really understand why no other team showed any interest in him.
He sounds retarded.
Well, so does Mike McCarthy.
Yeah,
you ever
you're right about that.
Have you seen half of his post game interviews? It's like he just ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
He just,
dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean,
It's over.
we'll address that. I mean, at the end of the year, and like,
Now you're
God
talking
damn,
about-
man, were them stairs steep or something? Shit, take a breath.
He was eating pork chop for like a whole year before he got
Bro,
became a
sleep,
coach.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep. I was asleep.
Nigga Caib fell asleep, bro.
I was asleep.
Oh my
God.
God.
Jesus.
No, I mean, Doug Peterson and Dable, I think, will be the two that are gone. Antonio Pierce is probably the dark horse to be gone as well. I don't think Jared Mayo is going anywhere. Maybe Mike McDaniel could be gone as well.
Who's SMU's head coach?
That is, yeah.
Bro.
No, a genuine question. Who is SMU's coach?
He coached at City Hill and Texas Tech. I forget his name.
How does
bro.
the SMU fan not know the coach's name?
Yeah, bro, what the heck?
Yeah, that's insane. I know
I know his name. I just be like I said, my mind's all across. I know he coached at Texas Tech. McGuire. No, it's not McGuire. Ooh, I forget.
Caib?
Bro,
He
he's Spider-Man.
muted his mic. He's got to look it up. I mean,
That's not
shit.
Spider-Man.
Look, I don't know.
I think it's Rhett Lashley. It's Rhett Lashley, I think.
I
You think or you looked it up?
This is you think or you know.
I think it's Rhett Lashley. I forgot his name. Is that his name?
Okay, well, whoever he is, the Cowboys should not hire him. So I think
Bro,
we should.
you are a
We-
TCU fan, bro.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
Bro, we should
okay,
get Kevin Jennings.
that's the best I could do. I was trying to find a joke about SMU, bro. That was the best I could do.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
I've never even seen that before. Oh my God, that is irritating. Okay.
oh yeah, oh yeah, baby, we're
Oh,
back.
that is irritating as shit. How
Well,
are
that's
we?
tough. You got a
hold
style
on. Yep.
board.
Everybody, be quiet, real quick.
How are we
Alright.
in this?
Hold on. Sebastian's a bitch. Oh, we're back.
Holy shit, man! Desert Storm
Bro,
VG
that's it,
says
Gabe.
we
I'm
should
getting
get
a
Mike
soundboard
Vrabel.
just for your ass, motherfucker.
You guys
Dude,
want to
it's
answer
so
that real?
tough.
Justin, you want to answer that real quick?
What?
Desert Storm VG says we should get Mike Vrabel.
Oh yes, I love you. Yes, we should get Mike Vrabel. You're right.
We should
I
have
want
left
my
Caib in
break.
2024, bro.
Oh my God! Shit. Okay. Well, it is nearing that time, guys. It is almost 11 o'clock, so we are ending. We are nearing the end of our stream. We are looking towards. Okay. We are looking towards, of course, going back to normal scheduling times. Give me just a moment. Going back to our normal schedule of every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. And all of these, you are distracting the shit out of me. All of these episodes will be uploaded onto YouTube as well. And I will, of course, be adding on. You are distracting the hell out of me so hard.
Yo, Dave.
All of these. I can't believe I'm
All right,
trying
I'm
to.
back. What happened?
What else, Sebastian?
Oh my fuck. Okay.
Sebastian, how you do that?
What was I saying? All of the episodes will be uploaded onto YouTube every Monday.
Oh, I got it.
Oh Jesus Christ! So this is the end. Is this gonna be the last minute of the podcast? Is just doing this shit?
That's a knee slapper.
Holy shit! Okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end. We're gonna end the podcast here.
Embrace the tank.
What do you call a door that has no handle?
Airball.
Hey guys, I'm
Jesus
finna
Christ.
stand and do some jumping jacks real quick. Y'all ready?
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
No, you can't end the pod, bro. This shit's too legendary. We gotta run a little overtime, bro.
I gotta go to
Look.
bed.
He's gotta go to bed.
I have to
like
work in the
old man
morning.
like he is.
Oh my God! Look, it's not my fault.
Podcast or your career.
Okay, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead
That's
and
what I
end the
thought.
stream here. We'll be back live next week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You guys have a good rest of your night.